So do I think that it should be closer to 40% instead of 30%? Yes. However, hoping for something different, I wish that this car would be faster. I wish that this car would be cheaper. I wish that this car would be red instead of blue. Doesn't really make sense, and we shouldn't really be thinking in those terms, because the issue is what do we have to sell right now? Because if this is what we've got to sell, it's either good or it's bad. And the number of financial planners that whine about the 30%, okay, great. Tell your client to go out and get an 80% loan to value with a payment that is not guaranteed, that is going to double the payment in 10 years or sometimes 5 years, and can be taken away as soon as there's a downturn in the market and froze or asked to be repaid. That is a whole different deal. So if I can get 30%, and let's not forget that 50% of people, roughly 35 million people, have a zero balance on their $1 million house or $500,000 house because it's paid off. So if you can at least get at 30% of it, that's better than zero. And
much better than zero.
Half the people in the United States are still at zero after they're age 62. And then you talk about the other ones, and those other people are sitting on a situation where they're still making a mortgage payment, and their mortgage is only $150,000, and they've got a $500,000 house. Shame on the financial advisor for complaining about the loan to value. They should be immediately refinancing and taking it to zero. So is it a good idea to look at the proprietary products? Yes, but the proprietary products, because they're not insured, have a much higher interest rate, so you lose equity at a faster clip. Yeah, your initial closing costs are higher. We definitely use them, and there is no question that I'm glad they are there. I am glad that the proprietary products are there and that they're growing and that there's more options available, and I think that's going to continue. Do I still think there should be changes in the government program? Yes, but in the forward world, there's a VA, there's FHA, there's rental loans, there's non-QM, there's all kinds of different scenarios. We just don't have as many options, but we sell what we have. And if what we have is good enough, it's not perfect, but if it's good enough, that is enough. It was enough for me to eliminate my mortgage payment of $3,500 a month. And eliminating that $3,500 a month, that was awesome, because I eliminated that $3,500 a month, sent it to my advisor, and my net worth in 4 years went up by $200,000 after I subtract the closing costs and after I subtract the accrued interest. That's a great deal, and that's under very restrictive guidelines on the mortgage side.